Hey everyone, welcome to Lock Outdoors. Today's episode is something a little bit different. Everyone who's been watching my videos knows that I like to hunt grouse. I'm going to show you how I cook them. So stay tuned and welcome to Lock Outdoors. So the first thing we need to do is make sure we have our baking tray ready and put some tin foil on it. This helps for cleanup afterwards. Makes it a lot easier. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to take our grouse, which we cleaned, and we're going to lay it into a tinfoil bowl. Or just some tinfoil, wrap it around it. You want to do this because this makes a huge difference in the way that it cooks. I don't know why, it just does. So we're going to put our tinfoil around that and lay our bird and the tinfoil into the cooking tray. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add my spices, and I'm going to add some oil on top of the bird. I'm going to add the spices, and that is all I really need to do to start getting this thing ready to cook. So obviously when it comes to spices, it's entirely up to you, but I use salt, pepper, smoked paprika, and Cajun spice. I put all that onto the bird and drop it over top of the oil that's on the bird already. That makes it stick a little bit better, and then I'm just going to put it into the oven. So let's see how that goes. So here's my standard run-of-the-mill old toaster oven, and I cook all my grouse in this, and it works quite well. Now you can actually cook Cornish hen the same way, but I like to taste the grouse better. But so whenever I get a grouse, this is the way I usually cook it. You can also put it in a pot and stew it and boil it and make like a soup or stew or whatever. But I like roasted grouse. So all we're going to do is we're going to make sure it's set for roughly 400. We're going to make sure that it's set for bake, and we're going to turn the heat up, turn the timer on for 30 minutes. Now it's going to take a little bit longer, so we're going to have to put it in for about 15 minutes after. So with the bird in the tray, slide it in. As you can see, it's nice and comfortable in there. And we're going to shut the door and come back in 30 minutes. So just a fair warning, even though I said 400 earlier, always keep an eye on it after the first 3 or 4 minutes, or 5 or 6 minutes actually, to make sure that it's not too hot. I just looked at this particular bird, and now I had to turn it down to roughly 350. So you just want to be mindful of it, and just don't leave it alone. You always want to watch it, and you have to adjust the temperatures up and down. Now I got an old, creaky old toaster oven, so it's quite easy for it to run hotter one day and much colder the next. So one of the things of bachelor life. Anyway, yeah, so just keep an eye on it, and it's all good. I can already start smelling it now, and it's getting pretty good. So hopefully it will be okay in about 30 minutes. And that's how I cook grouse. Bon appetit, everyone. Have a good day.